All right. The temperature now, oh, it just went up to 55. It was just 54 degrees like 2 seconds ago. Let's see where we end up today. How goes it? It's me, Jules, sitting right here in my truck, heading down the Bayou again. It's my dad's birthday. I'm gonna go give him a little visit and maybe do a little exploring while I'm down there. I don't have much time. I've got maybe 6 hours. It's about an hour and a half drive there, hour and a half back, and gonna make the best use of my time down there. We'll just see where this goes. I'm not sure. I've been doing a lot of market videos lately, and take a break from that for a minute and I don't know, do one of these again, see where it goes. So if I could bother you for a few minutes, I know I've already bored you with the rambling. Don't go, please stay, or not, it's okay. Do you, just do you. It's my slogan. I just came up with it. So, if I could bother you for a few minutes, why don't you join me? Taking a different route today. Hopefully it's way less traffic. Taking the scenic route. I don't like driving through New Orleans metro area traffic. If I could skip all that, I will. Let's go. But first, I got to get me some PJ's coffee. It's really the only coffee you need. Got some things moving back there. All right, thank you. You too. Yeah, I'm doing something different today. No cold brew for me. It's actually a little chilly out today. But I've already had a cup of regular coffee this morning, caffeinated brew this morning. So needed something to wash that scone down. So their decaf's usually pretty good. All right, time to hit the road. Got the original Middendorf's famous fried catfish. If I had time to stop, I would. As far as catfish goes, it's the best. Fun fact about this little convenience store right here, and a bit of history about myself. I used to be a draftsman for an architect in Houma, Louisiana, and I actually drew up the plans for this gas station. And yeah, there's two of them I actually worked on. One here in Vacherie, Louisiana, which is where I'm at now, currently leaving Vacherie, heading to Thibodeau. And the other one is in Thibodeau. So this is the smaller one. There's a lot bigger one, more of a truck stop, but same company, you know, same owner and everything. But yeah, a little bit of history there. I used to work on architectural plans, stuff like that. So there you go. The more you know. Stuck behind a garbage truck. The only bad thing about these two-lane highways, it's either a garbage truck, especially out here, it's either a garbage truck, a cane truck, which you don't want to be stuck behind, you know what that is, and tractors as well. Oh, Someone just tried to pass up the garbage truck, and it was almost a head-on collision right there. Here we go. We passed it. Here in rural America, right here. Doesn't get much rural than this. A little bayou. I've made it to Thibodeau, and just gonna stop here at this Walmart, run in real fast, get my dad small carrot cake, it's his favorite, and probably just a gift card. He'd much prefer to just shop. Yep, that was quick. It's probably the fastest. Oops. Turn my truck off. That was fast. 2 minutes, in and out, done. Got a small little carrot cake and a B-Day card. Look at that. Nothing fancy. Nothing fancy for my dad. All right, just had a nice visit with my dad. He's doing well. 65 years young today. So, while I'm in town, I guess I'll do some exploring. We in Thibodeau. I got a couple of things we could look at. What I'm about to talk about here isn't all that riveting. You can see the little truck stop. So the gas station I talked about earlier was one of the 2 plans I'd worked on when I'd worked for an architect. Almost 20 years ago, it's hard to believe, back in 2006. So in 3 more years, it would have been 20 years since I've worked there, drew up those plans, and just hard to believe it's been almost 20 years. But yeah, it looks like they've kept this one up, you know. It looks pretty clean. The other one needs a little TLC, but I'm not gonna hang around here too long. I'm not sure how people view vloggers near a casino. I don't know, it's strange to me. Maybe it's not so strange. Maybe it's just normal and I'm strange. That's probably more like it. Yeah, so that was my first job as a draftsman. I worked, again, under an architect in Houma, Louisiana, for about 2 years. And then I moved out to New Orleans, to the big city, Bayou boy in the big city. And I got a job in the marine industry, designing ships. I know that sounds fancy, but it's not as great as you think. It's not bad. I should say that. It's not that bad, but it was okay. But I'm happy now to be working for myself after 15 years sitting at a desk and never going back. Not happening. A stop I usually like to make when I'm in Thibodeau. You know, there's usually ducks out here, but I'm not seeing a single duck. Usually come out here with some bread and feed the ducks. But this is Bayou Lafourche right here that we're walking to. That's wild. Where's all the ducks? Oh, there's a few. There we go. I see a few ducks out there in the distance. There's usually like 20 to 30 ducks out here though. And they'll walk right up to you, usually, because they're expecting a snack or a treat. Look at a squirrel and a duck sharing a meal together. It's probably something you don't see every day. They built this nice composite deck. Walk all the way down to the bayou. Oh, there's some more ducks. Now, what is this nonsense? It's the bayou. I used to fish in here all the time. There's honestly probably nothing that great that you'll catch here. I think there might be more alligators here than fish. Let's see if we could spot a gator. Well, I see something floating over there. Oh, there's actually, is that a person? Oh. I must do boat tours here. Not sure what that is. Yeah, if you're lucky, you could usually spot an alligator. Just kind of lingering under the bridge here. So if you ever want to know how to give directions, oh look, some more ducks. There they are. They're just spread out today. If you ever want to know how to give directions out here, so there's up the bayou, which is in this direction. It's north-ish. And then there's down the bayou, which is down here. I'm from down the bayou. I'm from down there. My wife originally is from up the bayou, up there. That's really the only two directions you need. You can find pretty much anything you're looking for. Man, these ducks have the life, don't they? So yeah, very easy to get around here. Again, down the bayou, up the bayou. Now you're an expert. Those poor ducks are swimming against the current right now. They're struggling a little bit. You can do it, guys. I believe in you. I always make sure to stop here when I'm in town. Get some pretty nice views of the bayou. There's hardly anyone ever here, which is odd because it's such a cool spot, very picturesque. So let's go make a few more stops, shall we? And if you ever want to get some of those views, it's at the Jean Lafitte National Historical Park and Preserve. Right behind this building. Bayou's back here. You could also stop by the Acadian Cultural Center Public Library. As the sign says. It's very nice right here. Bring some bread. Ducks love that. One of the many historical markers here. So near here was the prehistoric fork of Bayou Lafourche and Bayou Terrebonne. Acadians, Cajuns, settled the area in 1785 and were joined by earlier French, German, Spanish, and American settlers. The village of Thibodeauville was started. Well, we're gonna come back to Thibodeauville. The village of Thibodeauville was started on the high banks of the two bayous nearby. There's some good history. Yeah, about Thibodeauville, we're gonna be going downtown in a minute. And I'll talk more about that when I get there. Now, if I could just find a place to park, I'm gonna explore downtown Thibodeau a little bit. Oh, well, that was easy. Here in downtown Thibodeau, right behind me, it's an old bar. It used to be called Last Call. I'm not even sure it's a bar anymore, to be honest. Looks like some work's being done to it, to the facade and everything, but they're actually, they're doing a lot to bring this area of town back, and it's looking pretty good. I mentioned Thibodeauville earlier, and every year in fall, there's a market that I attend where I sell my shirts called Thibodeauville, and I just recently signed up for that and got approved, so very excited for that one. Haven't done that one since before, you know, the whole fiasco that went down a few years ago, so looking forward to that. So yeah, nearly 7 months from now, these streets will be filled with pop-up canopies and arts and crafts. It's gonna be bustling. Can't wait. Just down the street here is an old pizza place I used to frequent called Pepper's Pizzeria. And they've been shut down for a few years because of Hurricane Ida. And they haven't opened yet. But they've been doing construction off and on since then. Hopefully it'll open soon. So here's a stop I wanted to make. A little bit out of my way, but I think worth the stop for this work of art right here. This is known as the Peter Pan House. And just for reference, we've come down the bayou. So we've come from up the bayou down. So this house behind me, it is a house, was designed and created by a couple who are artists. And they created this elaborate looking, I used to call it Six Flags of the Bayou, but it's been dubbed Peter Pan House since then. It's just, to me, it's a work of art. If you're into that kind of thing, it's really real folksy, real folk arty, if I could say it, and just very unique. You can actually see the slide right here was pulled from an old water park out in Houma, Louisiana. So I thought this was worth a stop, you know, something different, something you're not used to seeing, really. You know, maybe from this view it might look like a theme park, but it's someone's home. I don't plan on going inside ever, maybe, but I don't think they do tours or anything like that. There was an article written a while back about it, but that's about it. Well, I think that's it. I've got to run. Here's the awkward part. If you've gotten this far in the video, hit that subscribe button, smash that like, it lets me know how I'm doing, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye. Man, I don't know if it's coming out on camera, but I'm seeing a lot of grays here. Life. Bye. 77. I thought it'd go higher.